initiatives.
Okay.
You said odds?
Yeah, I could pick now, right? Or do I? Does
the loser
pick?
picks after the initial one.
All right, I guess
it wouldn't make sense for the winner to be like, now I'm really going to come at you from a place of power. I just wasn't sure who was talking.
Sorry.
So yeah, where Nick lost, Nick would choose.
I'm assuming you want odds again.
I'm thinking about evens just because I feel like the game's going to go a little longer. But I don't know. It's a good. So on 3, I can make a moloids. Then on 4, I can attack with Mr. Fantastique. Yeah, I'm gonna take evens. Actually, I'm gonna be controversial here. Just because I think that all your foiling shenanigans is gonna slow the game down, so I'm gonna try to win the game on turn 6.
All right, sounds good. All right, I pass.
Sorry, I just have to do my mulligans here.
No worries.
Yeah, this hands gravy, baby.
All right, I'm gonna play a little faster this time, so
all right,
don't get yelled at by the family.
Master Moloids.
Uh-oh. Swing.
You didn't see that one coming.
I'm assuming it's legal. I'll pass.
Yep.
All right,
so
stuns.
Stun, and I take 2?
Yep. All right. Your build on the next turn. Mr. Evans.
I know. Controversial man over here. Moloid, go.
Play that and drop Goblin, and I pass. So you hit me for a bunch. I take it.
Probably. Yeah, I'll attack here.
All right, I'll take 2 breakthrough. And then the other guys hit me for 4?
Yep.
All right. Next turn. I don't attack, by the way. I pass.
Okay.
So. Playing enemy of my enemy, enemy of my enemy. I'll assuming that's good. I'll search for Zerathos.
Yep.
I'll put 1 in the grave, 1 in my hand, and then I'll play the 1 in my hand. I will chain to his effect. I'll target Green Goblin. Stop me anytime if you want to play something.
No, you're fine.
Stun, give him a counter.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will he'll bounce. Fine. And then I'll substitute Goblin in, removing Doppelganger from play. Oops, where do you go? Go in there.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And then I'll just leave it at that. And now it's your. Did I really play? Oh, I just realized I did something stupid. Oh well. All right, your build.
Mm-hmm. And what did you enemy for?
Zerathos.
And what did you discard? What did you discard?
I had another green goblin, doppelganger. I discarded doppelganger.
Okay, all right, gotcha. And you substituted. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I had another green doppelganger in play, and I substituted green the green goblin that was bounced to my hand. I substituted him back in for.
I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that Zarathos and the KO needs to be back in your deck. You played enemy, but you treated it like the Underworld Search, didn't you?
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I was thinking of the Underworld Search. You're right. I'm going too fast. All right. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine.
That was fine.
Illegal play.
The doppelganger does correctly get removed from the game on the substitute, though. It's the Zarathos that threw me off when I saw one down.
I made another mistake. And I can't discard.
Do you have a?
Yeah, I have to discard.
Yeah, do you have? Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
All right, sorry guys.
No,
that's
okay.
Fine.
As long as it's all corrected, we're good. Carry on,
that
gentlemen.
That wasn't the only mistake I made, but the other mistake was legal, so it has to stand.
Okay.
All right. All right. Sorry, and no, that's not. It's probably not going to be something that I care about, right? Probably. All right. All right, I'm going to. Okay, I think this will be good. I'm going to reveal. Get a Moloids. And discarding. Is that cool?
Whatever you want.
Alright. Is foil only during combat?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't during recovery. It doesn't work. I will get Mr. Fantastic, which probably doesn't make much sense, but I will get Dr. Doom and search again. If that's all right.
Yep.
And I will. Get a Doomed Earth. Put it on top of my deck. And I will use that. That's why I wanted that extra Moloid.
So many damn Moloids.
I wanted all the Moloids, man. And yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's fine. Don't think about it too hard. Hurt my brain.
Those will attack Dr. Doom.
Okay.
I pass it legal.
All right, I'll reinforce.
All right.
And I'll stun.
And then I will pass my attack.
Okie dokie. Oh, that's silly. I should have just sacked one of these guys. Alright, I'm playing bad. Playing bad. So we got this guy here, 6, 8. Yeah. Derp. Okay. That's fine. So,
Starter recovery. I'll do a couple things.
Yep.
Well, maybe just one thing. I'll stun him to give another counter, and then recover.
Okay. I will reveal, get the Moloid, and I will flip Torture Chamber.
Oh no!
And I will sack this Moloid to deal you 3.
3. All right. Cover.
Yeah. How's the timing? Can I at any point use? So when I recover Doctor Doom, that's the last thing I do, and I can't use his ability. Correct?
You could chain to the draw to start of the next turn. So if you want to use his ability at the start of this turn before you draw, you can do that.
Standard recovery has no priority, so you couldn't start a chain during that point. The next opportunity you'd have is chaining to the draw phase.
Okay.
If he's already non-stunned, you can chain to the beginning of the recovery step trigger when we wrap up any start of recovery things. But once you have chosen to recover him, you have no priority till start of draw.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. So I could do that, but I don't think I'm going to. Maybe. Maybe I do want to do that. No. All right. Well, I won't do it. I don't know if it's right or. Okay. So I'm evens. I will play this guy here. I will reveal Doomed Earth, KO these 2 Moloids.
So I lose 2.
You lose 2. I'll play Mr. Fantastic. Get back the 2 Moloids. And then I believe. Am I gonna want this guy? Yeah, I'll do that. And I will build like so.
All right, my build. I will resource that. I will play boosted Kingpin. I'll chain to his effect by teaming up Prime Lords and Underworld. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'll give Zarathos 2 counters from Kingpin.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and use this effect before I forget. Gain 1, I'll put Kingpin on the bottom of my deck. I'm not going to see turn 7, so it doesn't matter. And then I'll go ahead and build like this.
Alright, when Kingpin comes into play, you may distribute 2 plus 1 counters and any number of Crime Lord characters you control. Okay. So you could foil me, which wouldn't be great. If you have foiled, I have a feeling you'll have foiled. But Hmm. What happens if he foils and then I use Doom's ability to replace it? He still keeps his resource, right?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
If he foils and I in response replace the resource that he's trying to.
Did he just DC from Discord halfway through the question? Looks like it.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll look it up anyway. I need to see if there's any errated.
I'm guessing because there's no target, it would just fail.
No.
It's not
it would be.
because it says KO target and do this. So if there's no target, it just fails. It's not like a cost.
It depends, because typically Versus is all about resolve as much as possible. So you'd attempt to KO target, fail for whatever reason, and then continue and KO yourself unless you can find a way to also fail on the foiled itself. I know one of the old plays used to be play foiled and then chain a replacement effect to your own foiled.
So that way you'd be up a resource?
Potentially, yeah. I'm just looking up to make sure it's.
Well, if you could do that, then if he chained a replacement, then I would be down a resource.
Precisely. That's what I'm just double checking now.
That sucks. I hope that's not the case.
You are not in Discord. I'll double check. I'm just going through the clarified card effect document right now. This is the other reason why I like to sit in on games. I hate to hear stories of people losing because of a misinterpretation.
Yeah. It does help a lot to have you clearing all this up.
Let's take a quick look here. I'm fairly certain it will work in the way that someone could be a winner and someone could be a loser, so to speak. I just don't want to fire from the hip when I've got the files right in front of me.
Well, I'm running out of time, so I'm hoping he gets back.
Sooner than later, yeah. I'm looking for, not the CRD, the text database. That's what I want. No, I do not. I'll just leave that up. We'll look at it this way. Okay, it did get a clarification. If foiled is in your resource row, KO target ongoing plot twist and KO foiled. So it is one simultaneous effect. If he interrupts it, nothing will happen. But he can interrupt it. He can interrupt it. So it's they specifically look like they worded it to avoid it from being spammable like it used to be. So it's nice we double checked that.
Yep.
Alright, so he's just going to continue in chat then?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So what I'll do then, if he can't get back into chat, is I'll just continue and not listen in on your convo so that I'm not leaning it one way or another.
Self-convo with myself?
Yeah, pretty much, and maybe I'll just, do a soliloquy and talk about your game. Alright.
Alright.
Alrighty. Now you get to hear my wonderful voice. Obviously, this would be a little easier if Nick was targeting for his attacks, but I assume we'll be able to follow along via chat just like everybody else. So we'll go that way. Yeah, it's got to be a team attack. And we do have the Doomed Earth up. So we've got 13 onto his 10. Hypothetically 11. There it is. That's going to cut deep. That's going to cut it down to 9 onto his 10. Which is why I believe he was asking about chaining Doom to mess with the foiled interaction, which, as we found out looking at the most recent variant of text, will prevent everything from happening if the target is gone. He won't replace the foiled. The Doomed Earth will end up being swapped by Doom's new target, rendering it not legal. Good to know. Really nice heads-up play, too, if he wants to make sure he hits that 5, which I suspect Nick wants to try to avoid at all costs. Sorry, Andre wants to try to avoid at all costs. Always KOing his own Doom for that. It's a ballsy move, Cotton. Let's see if it plays out for him. There it is. I was just about to say, meanwhile, that's a failing attack right there. Yeah, that's looking a lot cleaner. So we're back up to 13 onto the 10. I don't think he's going to have any kind of answer for that. If that face down is his recovery location, that could turn things sideways a little bit. But after all that effort to not go down a resource, I'm not assuming we're going to see a kaboom anytime soon. Yeah, stun back on Mr. Fan. That's pretty standard play. No one's going to choose a Moloid at that point. Dear sweet, everything's targeted. So, did he pop a Moloid? Or did he pop himself? He does have the Club Death. That's great. I just want to clarify, Doom KO'd somebody. Obviously, yeah. Forbidden loyalties from the hand just for the 1-1 counter. He's going to ditch the doppelganger. Oh, it's just a spare Moloid for the KO. Yep. I'm doubtful he's going to go over. Next deck really busts out some really nice brick wall defenses. Just the ability to get something that large defending, and then obviously later on he'll be defending adjacent to a kingpin ideally, so he's just KOing all notable swings that are coming in. Sacrifice. That's weird, he's going for the mutual stun. Maybe Nick's just trying to get things off the table, but it's a Moloids deck, buddy. I'm not too confident in your ability to meaningfully do that. There's the torture chamber. Get the KO for the burn. which will be for 3. Yeah. Missing Torture Chamber last game really hurt Nick, I think. Turned a close game into just not happening at all. Now, Andre's ideal 5 in this particular scenario is probably going to be Green Goblin. So I'm expecting the fetch for Goblin. Demo Goblin is a one-off, so he was actually pretty fortunate. Yeah, he's ditching the Underworld. This will be a Green Goblin search. Try to set up enough naked availability, we'll say, for Green Goblin's effect. There's enough KO that Nick's going to have answers for it, but it'll prompt him to KO things that maybe he doesn't want to lose yet. So this could be really interesting to see. There it is. Musical stylings of my daughter, for those of you that can hear it in the background. Poor ukulele didn't stand a chance. Now, if I'm Andre at this point, I'm seriously guessing if this is a bait or if this is, you know, a good viable play where he only has the one card in hand, and the discard effect has always historically been the reason we never really saw Goblin abusers ever really rise into it. Syndicate has always been swarm based when they were successful. So it's really nice to see this kind of out-of-the-box take on them. Oh, it's possible that this might be called the time. If we can't finish this, I think this will be a replay with the same initiatives. Or at least that's what I'll be encouraging, so let's just let them know. Pre-formation, Ultron doing what Ultron do. I think it's a shame for Nick, because even down on endurance, just the sheer mass of that Zarathos is forcing some interesting questions. Really nice reactive play on Nick as well, moving all of his key targets to the front row to effectively negate the threat of the free KO Pimp Goblin, which is also nice for Nick because he's going to be perfectly happy with some of these big beats. Zarathos over that Ultron is definitely going to be happening, I suspect. And what is that? 5/4, yeah. He's done his job, I think. We're still pending a Doom KO and a Torture Chamber. So there could have been some baiting with, say, a 4-drop Fan or an exhausted Dr. Doom. chained to Goblin, you know, just to force the card out of hand and force no extra burn from the KO. But yeah, here we go. 11-11 on 9-8. This is a good Doomed Earth opportunity if he's got it, but we will see. And we've got Club Dead still alive. He's consistently able, Nick is consistently able to score those 4 cards in the KO by turn 5, which is really nice timing on his active effects and good awareness. Yeah, it looks like that's just going to go over. I think he's debating whether or not he lets it go, then blows it up. Or if I were him, I would be thinking if I had actually hit the foiled, he might be eyeing that Club Dead, or better yet, the team up with foiled or kaboom, I suppose I should be saying. Kaboom for locations, foiled for ongoing. 2 cards in hand. Potential power up. Yeah. Now, if I'm Andre, knowing everything's going to be reinforced anyway, yeah, you're just going to ram it down, hit the Doom. Now you've got a Mr. Fan, Ultron, and Doom. He has to make his decision for the Doom KO now, or he's not going to get to maximize how his board is. It's probably a really smart one to hit the Ultron. Yeah, there's the reinforcement. Just reinforces. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I really anticipated we'd see a Ultron KO. And then we'll definitely see a Torture Chamber KO here in 2 seconds. But now it's just going to be the Ultron. And we're still going to lose Doom or Mr. Fantastic. Interesting lines of play. I'm suddenly very much wondering what's in Nick's hand. Maybe he's camping the duplicate and doesn't really care. Oh, it looks like he's back in chat, so we're going to hop in and we'll go back to the normal setup for these recordings.
Alright, I'm going to, during recovery, beginning of recovery, I'm going to reveal Doomed Earth, and I'll KO Mr. Fantastic.
I'll lose 3 for that.
Yep.
Oh no, I lose 2 because
You just lose 2, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't lose Torture Chamber.
And then look at all cards, and I'll get rid of the Doomed Earth, Unthinkable. Can I get rid of the Mr. Fantastic I just KO'd?
For the Ultron trigger?
Yeah, because I KO'd them at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. And yep.
And then I take another 1 for Ultron. So you KO'd 2 characters, and I take.
Yeah, I KO'd 2. Yep.
Okay.
And then.
All right. Recover. Alright, draw. Oops.
Maybe I should have done that. I don't know. Okay. Well. Alright, I'm gonna play Mole Man. I'm gonna pay the 1 resource point to KO Mobilize to deal you 3. Where were you? Who were you, man? Oh yeah, what am I? What's this in here? Okay.
Your deck's a lot more difficult to deal with when you have Doomed Earth and Torture Chamber and all that crap.
Yeah. It's all according to the plan. Sorry it's taking so long.
It's alright. You probably worked out that you taking evens.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that better? No, I think that this. Alright, I will activate KO pile. Look at. So I can play a Mole Man to replace Mole Man?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Well, I guess I should just sack him to stupid thing anyway, so. I'll bring back thing. I'll sacrifice Mole Man to do 3. I will.
I take
play
down
him.
3.
Yeah. Well, it was just 3 from the sacrifice from the torture chamber.
Okay.
Play Mole Man. There, and is this better as this? I guess this is better. All right, and then I'll play another Moloids. Yeah. And all right, now I'm going to build.
You've played. Have you Molotov played this turn?
I played Mole Man. I replaced. I played another Mole Man, and then I played Moloid.
Okay. Did you get one of them? Came from your KO pile. Is that
one of them? One of them KO because
okay.
I exhausted with the Mole Man. I
Got it. Got it.
This is why
Makes
this
sense.
turn was super confusing.
It's gonna be super painful.
All right. And sure. Guesses. Yeah. Okay. All right. And yeah, there you go. Okay. Da-da-da.
I'm gonna play Harry, who burns us both for a ton.
Oh no, what does he do? At the start of the combat phase, each player loses 1 endurance for each resource he controls. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. All right. So I'll pass. Then we both burn for 6. So I mean, that's what I would say. It was the last turn for sure. What's Harry's? It's hard to go past Harry. All right, your attack.
Okay. All right. I'm going to.
I think you do basically whatever you want. I don't think I can come back from this, but go for it.
Yeah. I don't want you having a foiled. I gotta play around foiled as much as I can.
It's a good point. Pretend like you don't have Doomed Earth. You'll be better off that way.
Right. All right. Well, we'll see if you're bluffing. I'll attack there.
Legal. Anything?
Crime lord defending.
All right. I'll stun. I'll take 1 breakthrough.
Okay. All right, and this guy stuns. And I will So you're 11. That's 11, 10. All right. I
Legal.
will attack there. All right. Yeah.
Pass. All right, I'll take 2 breakthrough.
Okay. Um. I'll sacrifice this Moloid to Doom's ability to replace this torture chamber. With a face down card, deal 1 to you.
Right.
Okay. That's all right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. So 11, 12. This guy flies. And well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. No. Well, whatever. I will team attack. 8, 12. All right, yeah, I'll 4, 12, 15, 10, 12, 12, 17, 11.
Legal. Anything else?
I'm just trying to think. 6.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just I'll attack like that. It's fine.
Okay. All right. I'll stun Mole Man.
Okay. And yeah, that's unfortunately all I got.
Me.
I did not. All these things are not good.
I will attack Mole Man with Harry. Legal.
Yep, that's fine.
I will team up Underworld and Crime Lords, discarding Dwarf to give him a counter. So he's at 14. So I pass, and assuming that's it, then that'll be a 13 breakthrough.
All right. I will reveal, and I'll sacrifice this Moloid.
All right. So I'll take 3.
Yep.
All right. I'll attack Doom.
Yep. I got nothing.
All right. That'll be 10 breakthrough.
All right. Stun, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Headache 6. Okay.
Then I'll use Ritual, because why the heck not? And I'll get 1 back. And just barely. That was close.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I do have the. I think I have the doom. I have the torture chamber, which I think gets me.
Yeah,
Right.
and then you would still at recovery. I'm gonna lose another what? I'll recover one of my guys. No, I can't do that anymore. So I'm gonna lose 2, and then you'll just go and KO him.
The game checks the score at the start of recovery, then you should make your recovery decisions. So if it were a tie going into it, the KOs from recovery wouldn't count against you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It was literally the torture chamber. We already had one.
The torture chamber locked it in for sure. Yeah.
Mm.
It was close, but I was like, he's got more face downs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all these other cards are not. Are a bunch of trash.
all right. So we got game 2 locked in. My understanding is we're gonna have to postpone, and you guys will have to reschedule for 3. Or is this what's the story with that?
Yeah. Let me check real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, cool.
I'd love to get it. I'd love to get it in now, but
obviously, I mean, I'm the same way. But I will do my best to finish this dynamic battle here because it's pretty hot. I'm liking it.
Yeah, I didn't realize about the whole replacing thing, so I was like, oh, a little light bulb went on in my head. I was like, oh yeah, I should probably save that.
If you make the target not legal, based on at least the final or added wording we ever got on it, it was rephrased to avoid people abusing it offensively, because it used to be if you played it and then immediately change your own replacement effect, you would put them down a resource and you would stay the same. But then the errated wording was if this card is in your resource row when you do all of this. So because they clarified and tied it all together, it works the same on both sides of the ball. So you can dodge it, but nothing happens to either of you, or they can dodge it, but nothing happens to either of you. So
right, gotcha.
Yeah, so it's handy to know. Still a really good card to play in this format, I find. But anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing one, so.
yeah.
All right, guys, I'm up for one more. Let me get back to the computer now.
Yeah, cool. I'll just wrap up this recording for game 2, and then we'll just chill for you for a bit.
Woo.